All right.
All right. Hi, I'm Glenn from Bentwood Studio. Today I'm going to teach you how to use a shave horse as well as a draw knife to turn down a blank of wood split right out of a log into something usable to use on the lathe. So first things first, what we're going to be using is called a shave horse. There's a foot pedal down at the bottom that tips the head down, which acts as a vise. It was commonly used for Windsor chair making, and we're going to use it today, as I said, turn down a piece to get ready to put on the lathe. So I'm going to put my piece in, clamp down with my feet, get myself set, and I'm going to approach my piece, and the draw knife blade is going to be facing me. One thing we want to make sure we're going to do is we're not pulling straight at us, we're going to be pulling at a slight angle. And when we finish the end, we're going to make sure we snap up a little bit to break off our piece. And all we're going to do is work our way around and start pulling off and kind of turning this down into something that's a bit more manageable for us on the lathe. We're going to try to remove all the material that's going to get in our way from it being on the tool rest. When it's on the rest on the lathe, it's going to be spinning, so we want to kind of turn it down to a more cylindrical form to make sure that we don't hit it with our tools. So you can see as I'm going around, I'm just trying to work my way around, pulling it at me, snapping it a little bit, always obviously stopping to make sure for safety we're not going to pull into ourselves and cut ourselves. And I'm just going to constantly turn it around and keep trying to form about half of it at a time and come down. So you can see we started from a triangular and we're starting to get down to more of a circle. So I'm going to, at this point, flip it around and again start attacking the wood, clamping down nice and hard and working my way around, shaving these pieces off. Making sure to constantly move, change, and have good pressure. If I don't have good pressure on the head, I'm going to end up pulling the piece out or lose my piece. So we always want to make sure we're nice and tight, really pushing down, and start pulling again with us. One thing you can do to help getting hit in the face with stuff is A, wear goggles or a face mask, and B, take the bark off before you get going. That tends to break up and get thrown at you very easily. So I'm going to continue to go along, again, making sure it's nice and tight, work my way around. And again, you can feel it if you're just pulling straight into it because it's not really going to go anywhere. You want to make sure that angle. So we're basically starting on one end of the knife and ending at the other in a nice kind of pulling fashion. So again, I'm going to continue just to kind of work my way around, trying to get that shape, that roundness that I can then take to the lathe and turn down into a leg or a tenon of some sort. So we're getting down to where we want to be, is around. Get ready for the lathe.